Buongiorno everyone and welcome to the Blackburn preview. Squeeze this one in here after the Chelsea defeat, since it's only a couple of days away, to be honest. 2 or 3 days away till Newcastle travel to Ewood Park. Tuesday night, live again on BT.
Smelly away trip that is.
What a Bond stinky McStinky dick trick that is that nobody wants to take, and I'm sure a lot of fans have said this, and Rafa was probably thinking when that full time was to went to St Park, do I really have to go to Blackburn on a cold, rainy Tuesday night in January?
Rafa would surely rather fucking take it.
He was probably thinking, Richie, please miss this penalty.
Just fucking score an own goal or something.
Put this over the ball,
Richie.
Richie, put it over the ball. 5 minutes away.
Don't want to get to Blackburn on a Tuesday
got the
night.
squad all the time for the shit.
Lift and crack. He got offered a fucking ticket today, didn't you?
Hello, I'll take it line.
Oh, do you want to get to Blackburn on Tuesday? No. It's only a tenner.
Oh, it's only a tenner. And then it's only the fact of about 30 to 50 quid travel. If you don't stay over, that's about 3 and a bit hours each way. That's 6 hours. I'll finish work at 5 o'clock. I won't even make kick-off. I'm not putting in a holiday in my new job. I'm not paying for a hotel in Blackburn on a Tuesday night, and then resulting in another holiday on the Wednesday at work.
And probably getting beat 1-0.
And getting beat 1-0 thanks to a Danny Graham goal. No, thank you. There is an incentive for Newcastle. Of course, a cup run would be magnificent. We would all love that.
Hopefully,
but we would all love a fucking signing or two. Yeah. These things do not happen on
a little bit of squad depth wouldn't get a miss in games like this.
Fourth round tie was drawn. It would be Watford at home. We beat them here a couple months ago in the Premier League. Definitely doable. You could be through the 5th round.
Sure, 1-1 it.
Man United have drawn Arsenal. Liverpool have been knocked out. Big teams are already disappearing. An FA Cup run would be magical.
It would be fucking lovely.
You could get through. You know, Newport beat Leicester. There's Premier League clubs dripping out of the FA Cup.
That's the magic of the FA Cup.
To progress to the quarter semis would be a real possibility.
Definitely.
Not under Mike Ashley. Because as we go on to the squad that we're going to pick.
Scrappy win against Blackburn, which no one wants to do. Then probably get drawn against fucking United or Arsenal.
Once we get beat.
It's just fucking no good.
Because if we look at it, it's going to be the same team on Tuesday night. It's the same team that played Blackburn here the other week on a Saturday. Because they've just played Chelsea.
Depending on fitness now.
And 3 days later we'll play Blackburn, and then we've got Cardiff, which is a must-win game at home on the Saturday. So in the case of having 3 games in a week, Blackburn away on a Tuesday night in the F Cup, it's by far priority. You're going to see the likes of Rondon drop for Arsenal.
Yeah.
You're going to see Kennedy probably brought back in like he was against Blackburn, because he couldn't play anyway against parent club Chelsea, but he's not exactly favourite at the minute.
Especially now we've dropped into the bottom 3. We're in the relegation zone now, so I'll definitely prioritise the Cardiff game. Like,
I definitely.
It depends. Would you rather get relegated and win the FA Cup or stay in the Premier League? Which, to be fair, we're actually going to win the FA Cup, even if we get a run. Our one is a cup of run. But what does that mean? Quarterfinals?
No, I know. Maybe a decent day out here and there. Not to Blackburn on a Tuesday.
I'd rather like rest a few of the chaos players.
Which there definitely will be. I mean, who knows who's going to be playing in the centre midfield? Longstaff did great. Is he going to get played or?
It's only 3 days.
He's definitely going to have to play any because there's no one else. Like Diarmi, Shelvey, probably still not ready. Shelvey, at least Diarmi might be. Dummett. You could see Manquillo maybe brought in there. Stereo probably come back in at right back for Yedlin. Centre back, not a worry. You could play anyone there really. There's many options there. Woodman might be called upon again in goal, although he's linked with a loan or a loan away.
He needs a loan deal.
He needs a loan.
He needs to get some experience.
But then again, who will come in? Probably a different keeper instead of Dubravka. After he wasn't great against Chelsea really. Coming off his line, so you could see someone else given a chance.
What's the crack with Darlow and Elliott at the minute?
Darlow's got a slight knock and Elliott's on the transfer list. So for me, against Blackburn, I'd probably start Elliott, to be honest. Maybe he's fit, put him in there. Because Woodman needs a loan. If Darlow's not fully fit, Dubravka maybe get him out of the team. Look, you haven't been at your best, and give you a rest for the must-win game against Cardiff.
Yeah.
And then going forward, you're looking at maybe Murphy getting a start again, but he was very poor against Blackburn.
He was terrible. Yeah.
First time round here at St James's.
He didn't play today, and he'll hopefully not play next Saturday. So You just got to make do with the squad you've got. So yeah, I probably would play Murphy. Like say he was shit against Blackburn in the first leg, but like he was rested today. Got a big game next week, which I hope he doesn't play.
You may as well, because these players have got to start taking their chances, man.
Definitely, yeah. Like we thought that against Blackburn, but no one did. Longstaff was alright. Like he was probably one of the best of a bad bunch. He wasn't great, but
Jacob Murphy, we spent 12 million on you.
That's fucking terrible.
Where's the fucking value in that?
I always defended Murphy. I always thought that was a good signing. Maybe slightly overpriced, but he's never really been given a
British
chance.
Player, like he thought he shot on confidence, but nah, I'm not having it. Against Blackburn at home in the FA Cup, you should be fucking terrible. Making an impression there. Like.
Definitely, yeah. Fucking Brothers making an impression against Cardiff.
Exactly.
He made the step up from Norwich to the Premier League.
There's players that have got to come in there and show something. I know Negative Andy, who may be joining us come Tuesday.
Jolly Box, another one. 2 in a week.
2 in a week, Jolly Box.
Lucky bastards.
Lucky bastards. Kieran Clark will score if he's playing. Bet on
fucking better. Rafa! Rotated Jolly Box.
Watch Jolly Box. Every time we do it, Kieran Clark scores. But Negative Andy, Analogy Andy, who you've seen on the odd fan cams, and the puppet guy, he's he
didn't get out too well that, did
it? He praised Man City the other day for their 9-0 win over Burton. How they picked a pretty much full strength squad. He was like, "Well done, Man City, for taking the cup seriously." And again,
fuck off.
And again, and again,
nah,
in the FA Cup, how they beat Rotherham 7-0, taking the FA Cup seriously. How we are saying here that you can understand Newcastle resting players for a must-win relegation scrap against Cardiff. Andy won't be having any of that. Andy disagrees.
Andy doesn't like that shit.
Ooh, do I not like that? Andy believes you should be playing your full-strength squad in these cup games.
I mean, I understand that point of view. Like, these players are getting fucking thousands and thousands of pounds a week. You should be able to play 2 or 3 games a week. Like, you train the other days. Like, what the fucking difference does a game make? Like, I get that point of view. I think players should be able to play 3 games a week, no bother.
Definitely.
For the money that you're on and for the level of fitness that you should be at, it shouldn't be a problem.
Nope.
But at the minute, Newcastle have got injuries and people on international duty. Like, it's not perfect right now for Newcastle. And like I say, like Christmas is like a busy time. There's a lot of games, like a lot of shit happening. This is why we didn't want a replay.
No.
Fucking probably rather getting beat than fucking taking a replay away to Blackburn. But
yeah. Especially as we're seeing the build up to Cardiff as a much-win game comes out here.
So it's just like, what do you do? Do you play your best team and maybe risk a few people being tired or injured for Cardiff? Now when we're in the bottom 3, Cardiff's the team above with 1 point ahead. Like, where do you lie your priority? For me, I would probably rather have it in the league. Like, I'd rather get put at the FA Cup and stay in the Premier League.
Because we can't afford to rest players' money. But
if we get beat off
Cardiff,
where does that leave them?
I wouldn't rule it out. And it's mad because I said we'd beat or get a draw against Chelsea, and I wouldn't rule out getting beat at Cardiff.
Cardiff will be 4 points ahead of if we lose there. Then we're over. Like, we're getting sucked right into the shit. That's a must-win game.
Aye. We'll come into that.
Even a point maybe be a decent result, but not really.
Yeah.
We need 3 points against teams like Cardiff. Which is why it was such a frustration in the first game, second game of the season. 0-0 draw. Wasn't good enough.
No. We'll get into that next week. But with Blackburn, I'd honestly probably gone for a 1-0 defeat. Or another 1-1, and then fuck knows what will happen against extra time and penalties. Actually, Newcastle to win on penalties. There's my official shout.
Big Rinty's big tip.
Official shout. 0-0 or 1-1. Newcastle to win on penalties.
I couldn't even put a prediction in. Like, I had to win that. It depends on the team. Like
you know, it's going to be pretty much
scrappy. It could be another
same as what
1-1.
we did against at home. That's
the
same kind of team that's going to play.
Alright, big cakes, big tip. 1-1 draw. Ooh. Blackburn to win in extra time.
Oh, paedophile. So Blackburn extra time on Newcastle penalties. Either way, it's going to be a shit scrappy draw, and someone's going to go through.
And someone's not going to be happy.
Let us know what you think. Who should play? Should we play a full strength side? Will the youngins get a chance? Do you even care about the FA Cup? Especially since we're in a relegation battle.
FA Cup, Premier League survival, FA Cup,
survival's got to
quarter final. I say we're only going to get the quarter-final at best, semi-final maybe.
We've never gone on and win it. I mean, look at our team, and that starting 11's not going to win the FA Cup final.
Would you rather get fucking relegated and get the FA Cup semi-final?
Johnny. There you go,
what does that achieve? Oh, well, then you got the semi-final, so fuck, we got relegated.
Pointless day out Wembley.
And I'd rather get put at the FA Cup early and concentrate on the Premier League and not get relegated.
Concentrate on finishing 17th.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how fucking bleak it is.
Let us know what your score predictions are for the Blackburn game. Enjoy yourself.